In a quiet library, a late-night study session turns into a nightmare when Hwan discovers that not all students are what they seem. As he tries to focus on his textbooks, an unsettling presence begins to watch him from the shadows, and what he finds will haunt him forever. Hello, I am Erudai and welcome to Moonskull. If you're looking for tales of horror, the paranormal, sci-fi, or the unexplained, then you are in the right place. I'll tell you 5,000 wonderful fear addicts, as well as the 30% of you closet horror buffs who still have not subscribed, the story I was just talking about. But first, let me show you how you could show us your support. If you enjoy our spine-tingling tales and want to keep the nightmares coming, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. You can also support us by using the donation link on the screen, which can be found in the description of the video. Your support helps us keep bringing you these wild stories from the unknown. Now, let's dive into Hwan's chilling experience. It was a typical evening at the university library, the kind where the air was thick and the smell of old books and the soft rustling of pages turning echoed in the quiet. Hwan, a diligent student, was burning the midnight oil, hunched over his textbooks and surrounded by towering shelves of knowledge. His eyes flicked back and forth across the pages, but an unsettling sensation crept over him, like invisible eyes were watching from the shadows. He glanced up only to see a girl peering at him through the gaps in the bookshelf. Her unnerving smile seemed to stretch wider as she rested her chin on her elbows, her eyes locked onto him with an intensity that sent shivers down his spine. He dismissed her as just another late-night student, focusing back on his notes, trying to shake off the feeling that something was amiss. As the hours ticked by and the library slowly emptied, the sensation of being watched grew stronger. Hwan looked up again, and there she was, still smiling that eerie smile, but now peering at him from a different bookshelf. His heart raced, and he forced himself to concentrate on his studies, trying to ignore the girl lurking among the stacks. But the quiet of the library soon turned eerie. The clock on the wall ticked loudly in the silence, and the only other sound was a strange tapping noise. Hwan's focus wavered as he turned to see the girl standing at the end of his table. Her smile remained unchanged, but something felt different. Wrong, even. The tapping grew louder, each sound resonating through the still air, and Hwan realized it was coming from her elbows, rhythmically tapping against the table as she inched closer. In a horrifying moment of clarity, Hwan's stomach dropped. The girl had no lower body. She was floating, her torso fading into a ragged, ghostly mist. The tapping sound echoed ominously as she glided towards him with unnatural speed, the smile still plastered across her face. Fear flooded Hwan's veins. He felt the primal urge to flee. Without a second thought, Hwan grabbed his belongings and bolted from the library, heart pounding in his chest. He never returned after dark, haunted by the vision of that girl and the chilling realization of her ghostly presence. The legend whispered among students was that she was a fellow scholar who had met a tragic end within those walls, her restless spirit doomed to roam the library, forever seeking company in the lonely hours of the night. And there you have it, folks, a haunting tale of a seemingly ordinary study night that transformed into a chilling encounter with the unknown. What do you think happened to Hwan in the library? Was it merely a figment of his imagination fueled by the late night hours that he was studying? Or was there truly a spectral girl seeking companionships in the library proper? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you want more of this wild kind of paranormal real-life madness, make sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe, because we got plenty more where that came from. I'm Erudai, and until next time, stay curious, stay cautious, and remember, sometimes the scariest things are the ones we can't explain.